What's up, everybody? My name is Dell. This is Dell on Movies. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you've been here before, thanks for hanging out with me again. And this is my first recorded video in a little while. I've been doing movie swaps for weeks now. I hadn't had many chances to do videos like this, so I got to get back into the swing of things. And I'm figuring what better way to start than by showing you what I've picked up over all those weeks. So I got a pretty decent stack here. And like I said, this is not just from this week or last week. This is probably maybe a month's worth of stuff, maybe even longer than that. So I got from three different sources. Let's just go ahead and get into it. My first source is Amazon, and I'm going to complain a little bit about Amazon. So this one was one that came to my mailbox, not to my doorstep. And when I open up my mailbox and I look in, and this is what I see when I open that. So hopefully everything is intact. Because I've had this envelope for maybe a week, so I hadn't really opened it up. But I'm just gonna go ahead, and you know how every now and again I like to give a little bit of ASMR every now and again. So let's see what we got here, and we can toss that guy. And the first thing we have is right here. I've been looking forward to getting this. This one is the Adventures of Batman animated series complete. And back here behind me, you might not be able to tell, but it's somewhere up here. I think that's in this area over here. We have the DVD version of this. So that's going to go bye-bye, and that's going to be replaced by this bad boy right here. And the other thing that we got out of here, which seems to be, so far I'm not hearing anything loose, seems to be in good shape, is Steel, the superhero movie starring Shaquille O'Neal, none other than Shaq Diesel. Now, some of you might be saying, well, why would you get that? There is a very good reason, and you'll find out shortly in a couple videos, actually. But yeah, we're going to be talking about superhero movies over the next couple of videos, and this is going to feature in one of those. So those were the first two things from Amazon, or the only two things from Amazon. They appear to be in good shape. I will open them up off camera. Hopefully they'll be okay. Next stack of movies was from McKays, a used bookstore. They've got a few locations around the country. They've had they had two in North Carolina. They closed one down that was closest to me in Raleigh. I had to drive about an hour to Greensboro, but my daughter goes to school in Greensboro, so it wasn't like an out of the way trip. I went there, grabbed a handful of things, and everything here was less than $10 with two exceptions. And here, and I'll show you what I paid for each one of these. These were all used and all in pretty good shape when I picked them up. The first thing is the cheapest thing. This one is Stan Lee's Mighty 7. And putting that right there in the camera, you can see I paid a whopping 95 cents for that one. I'm just going to peel the sticker off right here. And one good thing about Ed McKay's, I've said it before, I think I said it before in another video, is their stickers come off pretty easily. So this one came off, no stickiness, no glue, nothing of that, no residue. So Stan Lee's Mighty 7, it's a movie, animated movie I had never heard of, even though it's from Stan Lee and it's presumably Marvel. So I'm looking forward to checking out Stan Lee's Mighty 7. The next movie I picked up here is Battle of the Super Sons, or DC's Batman and Superman Battle of the Super Sons. And you can see this one was $8.95. It's still a fairly new movie, going for like $15 everywhere that I see it for the most part. So at $9, I hopped on that. And I've already had a chance to watch this one. I watched it on HBO Max before I even had this, and I really enjoyed this. So this was a very good pickup as far as I'm concerned. And there she is without the sticker. Picked up another DC animated movie, and this time it is Constantine, House of Mystery. And let's see if we can get the price on that one. That one's fighting with me, $7.95 on that one. Again, still going for about $15 everywhere that I've seen it. So $8, no big deal. Go ahead and grab it. And unfortunately, I did not enjoy this one quite as much. I enjoyed the part of it, and part of the problem is I was expecting a regular full-length feature, and this is really a few short stitched together. And so some of them were not as good as others, but overall it's not a bad movie, just not as good as I was hoping. Constantine, House of Mystery. The next movie was one that my daughter just walked over and handed to me because she saw me looking around. And actually, it's not even a movie. This is Spider-Man. This is, let me get to it. This is Spider-Man, the new animated series. And this was another one of those 95-cent deals. And this one is actually sealed or at least not completely in plastic, but the seal on top is still intact. I'm gonna bust that at some point, and glad to have this in the collection. I'm a big Spider-Man fan too, so I will be checking this one out soon. Just like the others, let's go ahead and rip this sticker off of here. And again, shout out to McKays because these stickers peel off pretty easy. Again, no residue, no fuss, nothing to do with all that. And there she is without the sticker. If you couldn't tell already, I went crazy with the animated superhero flicks while I was there. I mean, they had a bunch of them. They have them for a good price. And here's another one, Green Lantern Beware My Power, also a 2022 release. And this one was just $7. And again, I know a lot of you guys are just big fanatics over slipcovers. I'm not, but all these newer ones that I got, they came with the slipcovers. So very happy with that one. And this is actually, also had a chance to watch this one, and I really did enjoy this one also. And again, I'll be talking more about superhero flicks in a couple of other videos, but there it is. Green Lantern Beware My Power. This is the first Jon Stewart movie, I believe, as far as Green Lanterns go. The last two purchases are the only things that were over $10 for me. The first one is one I just keep coming across, or I keep coming across it in DVD. Let me put it that way. I have it in DVD, and everywhere I've gone, I've seen it in DVD. I knew it was on Blu-ray online, just hadn't gotten around to buying it. But when I came across it here at McKays, I had to grab it, and that's The Wiz on Blu-ray. And as you can see there, it went for $10.95. I think it's about $15 online. I've seen it. Sometimes they'll have it on sale for $10, but I figured why not go ahead and grab it while I'm there. And if you're not familiar with The Wiz, it is the black version of The Wizard of Oz, and it starred Diana Ross as Dorothy and Michael Jackson as the Scarecrow. Richard Pryor is the Wizard of Oz, and Nipsey Russell is in the movie. He's the Tin Man. Tin Man's over there. There he is. Tin Man's over there. It's just a hilarious and it's fun movie. And I grew up watching both this movie and The Wizard of Oz. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, just check it out and see what they did with it. Sidney Lumet directed it, by the way. So one of the all-time great directors. Finally is the biggest purchase that I have there. It's running me about $15, but this is pretty new release. Still running $30 in stores. I know you can find it cheaper online somewhere, but I hadn't done that, hadn't gotten around to that. So I was just kind of scanning through the shelves looking, and there this was, and it is Top Gun Maverick. Like I said, $15, $14.95 for 4K. So it was a no-brainer for me to snatch it up. Didn't have to pay shipping costs for anybody, so I'm very happy to have this one in the collection. I like this movie about 1,001 times better than Top Gun, the original. Sue me, but hey, I have both, but I'm very glad to have this one in the collection. That does it for my used book haul, but I'm not done yet. I also made it into Best Buy over that time a couple times, and I have a couple Best Buys near me, one about 5 minutes and one about 15 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes away. The one that's only 5 minutes away, they took all the physical media out of the store, so I can't go to that one anymore. But the other one still does, and they've been pretty stocked. So I would manage to pick up some good stuff here. And one of those things I picked up was Heat in 4K, and this one it was on sale for $8, I think. I think it was $8, so I had to get that one. So that's a no-brainer right there. The next thing is a movie I had already. Of course, I have Heat on Blu-ray actually, but no DVD. But I had to also pick up this because the Steelbook came back and went out of print, and now it's back. So I had to pick up the Steelbook for Scream, the original. And as I'm filming this video, I've got tickets for Scream 6 to go. Actually, tonight is when because I'm filming this back on Saturday. Wish me luck. I hope that one's a great one. Another Steelbook I didn't think I was going to get my hands on, but I went ahead and grabbed that one, and that is Belly, also in 4K, all still sealed. Another movie is one of those completest things. Superhero movies are my thing. That's at least my biggest thing. I've got a lot of things, but that's my biggest thing. And this one is a movie I didn't really like very much, but I definitely had to have it because, hey, it's a superhero movie. It's a pretty big superhero movie, and it stars The Rock, so might as well get it. And that was Black Adam. And my wife Yolanda's a big fan of The Rock and the movie, so, I mean, I had to get it, right? And last but not least is a movie that, yeah, my wife liked. I liked as well. We both really enjoyed it. And one of my favorite movies of the last year, and that is Wakanda Forever. So that's all that I picked up, guys. Like I said, this covers a few weeks, if not months, worth of pickups, and I'll be adding them to these shelves behind me. But that's all I have for you on this one. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye.